Hello, subscribers, new subscribers, returning viewers, and new viewers. Today is Monday, and usually on Monday we talk about the Beatles. And today we're going through the solo stuff of the Beatles that I have. And I find their solo stuff sort of so so. And I listen to mainly the Beatles more so than the solo stuff. But I have a collection of their stuff. I got some over the weekend in the wilds of Somerset. Got it in places like Glastonbury, where I live, Glastonbury Town. Shout out to the Royal Gallery, and in Yeovil. And there's a shop across from the HMV shop in Yeovil, second-hand record shop. Some great stuff in there too. I forget the name of the shop, but if you're familiar with Yeovil Town, you know where it is. It's well worth checking out. And I got a CD in a HMV in Yeovil, and not too happy with their 180 gram prices on the vinyl, but said that in another video. Anyway, let's start off, and we start off with Wings' greatest hits. I got this one Friday, and I've given it a listen to this morning, and it's absolutely fantastic. I know all the songs in it, and kind of without even having to listen to any of the albums, just know them. And listening to the radio station in Ireland in the 70s, that's possibly where I would have heard most of these. They were very, very popular, and I love Mulligan Dyer. There's a band called the Skids, and they have an album called Joy, and they have a song on that called Iona, which features Stuart Adamson from Big Country, who was in the Skids, and Mike Oldfield, and it's very similar to Mulligan Dyer. So I highly recommend this album. This is a great little album. A lot of it is on this album, so if you have this album or this album, you know you're spoiled for choice. And the vinyl is in great condition as well. It's well worth a fiver. And this was taken by people who made that photograph, I think, as well. So they were very, very busy back in the day. Next one is George Harrison. Got this one in Royal Gallery. Vinyl is in excellent condition, but I was very disappointed in it. I listened to it for the first time this morning, and very, very disappointed. I love the Travelling Wilburys, and I was kind of looking forward to this, and it was second side was a little bit better than the first, and kind of just enjoyed the singles from this more so than the actual album. But that's my first impression. That hopefully will change over time. I will still keep the record. It's in great nick. So there's the song list. If you want to pause. Okay. Then I got this one in Royal Gallery as well. Got this one last Saturday. £6. And it's in very, very good nick. And I was very much enjoyed most of it. There's excellent songs on it, and then there's just very strange ones, kind of like songs that didn't make a Quentin Tarantino movie, Kill Bill. It was just very, very strange. I'm sorry, Yoko, but not my cup of tea. And here's Ringo with a strange cover. I hope YouTube don't give me a strike. And I listened to it once, and I listened to it again. Same with this one. I kind of listening to more of the Beatles stuff than their solo albums, but I picked these two up in Royal Gallery for very, very little. About £3 or £4, less than £5. There's the songs, and they're good albums. I remember enjoying both of them. So, but I'll give them more a listen. And I'm kind of curious about John Lennon's rock and roll album. I'll be on the lookout for that as well. That's the LPs, that's the vinyl. This is the CD. And very similar to that. And I remember buying this one when this came out back in the day. and it was on double vinyl, and I just totally enjoyed it. So I said I kind of like Paul and Ringo, then John and George in that order, as regards to their solo projects. And this is a gem of an album to have in your collection. This album, and it's not on the Amazon Music Mix actually, is apparently Paul did 3 albums that are full of classical music, all original compositions. And this is one of them. I like the artwork, but I've not listened to it yet, so I can't tell you anything about it. But if you have listened to it and you have enjoyed it, please let me know. Then we have Mr. Star. And this is an excellent compilation. Really enjoyed it. Kind of didn't enjoy his rendition of Yellow Sub. They could have left it out, and it would have easily stood on its own. And I enjoyed all the songs, and there's a different version of it on Amazon. And I'd give this one definite 10 out of 10. I'm really looking forward to Ringo's new country album. If you've not got this one, please do. It's basically Ringo Starr and the Jordanaires. Ringo with Elvis's backing band. There they all are. That's my dyslexic brain trying to put stuff together in action. So excellent album. Please get this one and check it out on the Amazon Music if you don't want to get a physical copy. It's well worth your time. And we have Mr. Lennon. There's 4 songs on this I don't like, and they're the 4 most popular ones. I think they for me, they overshadow all the other songs. And that's Imagine and the 3 at the end. And if you take out the crust of Imagine and take out these crusts at the bottom, there's the meat. And you have all these excellent songs in between all of those. I feel they just get in the way. And yeah, that's my opinion. And I have I'm after buying a CD player for my laptop. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rip the CD, and I'll take out Imagine, and I'll take out these 3 songs at the bottom. I feel kind of John Lennon wrote 4 versions of Slade Happy Christmas, or Merry Christmas everyone. And I just want to hear all the other songs. I prefer all the other songs. And I'll probably venture and get his other solo albums. I like the Mind Games album. I listened to that on the Amazon. That's quite good. And we have George. I said, rather meh about Cloud 9. This is a better album. And what it is it's the songs he wrote and sung with the Beatles and solo stuff. And a much better album. This is not on the Amazon Music player. And if you see this one, pick it up. And then we give the honourable mention, because George is involved, we give an honourable mention to the Travelling Wilburys. And this is just a fantastic album. And such a shame that Cloud 9 was a bit of a letdown, because this is brilliant. You know, you have Bob Dylan, Roy Orbison, Jeff Lynne, Tom Petty, and of course George. And they kind of just had fun. And it is fun listen. So yeah, we give a good honourable mention to the Travelling Wilburys. And I remember buying all their stuff on vinyl back in the day. So yeah, that's definitely 100%. This one I'll give 10 out of 10. This one I'll give this a good 100, despite my moans and niggles about his Slade songs. And then this one is definitely 1,000%. I'm really looking forward to the new country album. This one is another 1,000. I won't give this any marks because I haven't listened to it. But please, if you have, let me know. This one is definitely 1000%. And we'll finish off the markings. This one another 1000%. A load of meh on my first reaction. This one 10 out of 10. Again, I'm only after my first time listening to it, so I'll give it a good 10 out of 10, even with the weird stuff in it. And we give the quickly get rid of that cover. Second album, I'm only after listening to it once, so my first reaction, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. And because I remember enjoying it, and I remember enjoying this one as well, so we'll just give it a 10 out of 10. So if you've stuck out till the end of this video, why, thank you very much. Thank you for all the views, all the comments that are coming in, especially on the Tin Lizzy short and ranking of the Beatles albums. Thank you ever so much for all of these. They're very, very encouraging, and I appreciate all the views and the comments. So again, if you stuck out to the end of this video, thank you very much. You've been an absolutely fantastic audience, and we will talk to you again in the next video.